There's something missing here. Hold on. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, alright, there we go. Yeah, that's what we were missing here. Anyway, hello. Welcome. Like, we have an arcade? What are we doing in an arcade? That's neat. Um, it's Friday. I'm drafting. That's the basic plan here. So, on Tuesday, I was planning on drafting. Instead, we did Elden Ring. And now we're gonna actually be drafting. So, this format still rules. Really happy about it. Like, it's like, I'm trying to think what the last format that's been as exciting as Neon Dynasty has been. MC Subtle, thank you very much for the sub. It can't be that far back. That sounds ridiculous. Like, if you're gonna say as far back as cons, I would then cut in with at least Kaladesh proper, not Aether Revolt Kaladesh. I very much disliked. I thought Aether Revolt killed that format. Let's see. Where do we go after that? I'm just going forward from Kaladesh. It goes like what? Kaladesh. Uh. Hour of Devastation and Amonkhet. Nah. Neither of those were really big. Ixalan, no. Ixalan, I played too much of. It could have been a good format, but like for all I care, I don't think it was. But I think it was too tribal for its own good. You like would force first pick one, pack one Lord, and you'd have to hope it would work, or else your deck wasn't good enough. I think Dominaria is pretty fun. I remember having a good time with like some of the ramp decks you could build there, and a lot of kicker cards that made that really fun. I don't think the Ravnicas hold up too much looking at them. Gates were a little bit too big of a thing. That was in bot draft fight I fell off, right? Gorio's fine. For me, it had the elephant in the room plus being a little bit too samey on like some of the creature decks. So anyway, yeah. Besides me thinking about other draft formats, let's see what's on the half. That's very cute. Damn. Bought the half off rat sleeve. I mean, understandable. Makes sense. Hats off to you. It's a cute one. Yeah. Anyway, all that is to say, it's been a while since I've played a format I've enjoyed as much as Neon Dynasty. A lot of the formats over the last couple of years have had, like, either some really obvious angles that, like, were too good, or, like, really obvious lacking colors, or, like, just sort of didn't have, like, fun, like, play styles, or were, like, really bomb heavy. There's a lot of different, like, your limited format can have many different problems. Oh, I stole my token. Let's do that. Secret lair, Nozumi. Forgot about that. You know, I use the elephant, but I almost forget Strixhaven existed. Hope you're all having a good Friday, though. We got plans for this, and then, yeah. Tomorrow I may try to get some Elden Ring in. Now we got up top. Tribute to Hirobi. Okay. So, I've drafted this card. And I drafted this card off stream. It was in an off stream draft. I played it 4 times in that draft. Every single time it would get hit by enchantment removal on turn 3. 100%. This was without fail. I never got this card to flip it and just gave my opponent free 1/1s. I think I'm gonna pick it and try it again to see if it's that cursed here. It's very powerful if it flips, but we'll have to see. Yeah, okay. So this is exile removal. Kumano was the other card in here I'm really interested in. This card's extremely good. What is this card depicting? I don't think a specific story moment. I really want Big Kamano to be on, like, super good. Now I can pick Kamano, or I can pick Virus Beetle. Red looking pretty good here with Kamano and like Kumano, like Virus Beetle, I like Flame Discharge. All these are good cards. Flame Discharge gets the job done. I feel like red is worth jumping in on. It sucks to pass up Virus Beetles, though. That does, like, kick my opponents out of black. Is that worth it? But red looks really open here. I'll try this. Take down Pursuit, Salvage, Synthesizer. Try to be really low to the ground. Synthesizer, it gets incredible when you have sack outlets. It's kind of meh without them, but with them, it's really strong. Salvage is okay if you can get the theme going, which this does help. Like, we have enchantments going wild. Here will be artifacts. The other card in here I think I would pick would be like Return to Action. Everything else in here I'm not super interested in. Todd Boss, thank you for the sub. This is a card you can get an infinite of and you don't want them. This is a card you want one of. Alright, here we got Malfunction, we got Ambusher, we got Selfless Samurai and Imperial Oath hanging out here. There's not a lot of white, but the white in here is very powerful. Interesting. Maybe the Malfunction and try to be more controlling, even with this low to the ground bit. Malfunction actually works really well in the set of cards we have. We can just sack our 1/1s and then, like, it's fine. Now you get a deck where this card is good? Perhaps. I always want this card to be good, and it's not. Skyscraper wants some... Yeah, that's not happening. Mono again? You're not legendary, are you? Darkside Chef would also be good. I think I can pick up one of these a little later. I want to try and push in on red and get that cleaned. And make sure that this is only me on the table on it. What I do need, one thing I need, if I'm picking up Kumanos, I really need 2-drops. That's the most important bit. And then I can have my 2-drops that are big enough to live through Malfunction. Don't hate Peerless Samurai. Don't hate You Are Already Dead. Ooh, I kind of like the Roadside Reliquary. That's a one of I could play. Scrounger's also good. Scrounger going. Now You Are Already Dead. Steelbreaker. Alright. So there's some decent, like, artifact carrying things with the, a couple of our friends here. You already, that's, name was literally my emotion. Yeah, okay, good. In Japanese. Yeah, we got, like, Scrap, we got Scrounger, we got, Synthesizer. Maybe if we can get, like, an Anvil early in pack 2, we can get this rolling. I really want 2-drops, though, to go with our Kumanos. Like, you really want that, 1/1 counter to work. Alright, pack 2, what are we looking at? Iganjo, Steve the Empire, Silencer, which is just a playable 2. Raid Wreck. Ooh. Kami Flare, Silencer, Raid Reckoner. Those are all really good. Do I just want to get these 1-drop sagas going as much as possible? I can get as many of those going as that's like place. Probably at that point, you know, we get the Malfunction out of the deck, but it's okay. Flare is obviously good. Silencer's good. Specialist is incredible. The land's obviously incredible. Let's get the 1-drop sagas going. Oh, shit. Pack 2, can we support Ishin? We don't have anything other than the Peerless Samurai. I'd probably be picking Lethal Exploit or like Song Shaper. I think I'm. Oh, it's a bit annoying to pass up Lethal Exploit, but I'm willing to try this and see if we end up with okay. Hmm. All right. So now we just need tiny vehicles. Oh boy. Oh. Hmm. Okay. Let's make it happen. So now there's a sack outlet for our vehicles. We can recur with Greasefang. There's another Raid Reckoner. Raid Reckoner is sweet because it turns into the road captain, which is a good menacer and hands-off menace. Feeling good about my direction. I'm still a little worried about Kumano not having 2-drops. But that might just mean I hold, like, I don't know. Not hold, but maybe that comes down on 2. Ooh, okay. Simeon Sling. This one's pretty good. It is metal. Metal is important now for Oni Cult, for Scrapyard. So I think we care about that. This isn't the duel we want. Return to action we already have. Iron Boar is the more interesting one. Anything else in here isn't. I mean, Imperial Oath, Region Authority. Imperial Oath is like playable. Maybe if we do have one of these, we could play it, but you know. Kind of want to curve down low. Here's a vehicle. It's actually a pretty cheap one to bring back, too. Gains haste, then we can pilot it with the 1-1. Yeah, this is a good one. That's a little unreasonable. Okay. Okay, I'm feeling pretty good. Okay, we get the Song Shaper 2. This is actually a really playable 2 for us. Being metal matters a lot just for being able to start off our Oni Cult Anvil lines. Blue looking wide open. Like blue and red looking like the open zone here. We're not playing any of these, I don't think. We also might not be playing these two. We'll see what our fixing looks like. I'm not gonna. Ishin is the one I care about least here. Ooh, Kami of Industry. This thing's like just a free recursion on like a brute suit, or like, you know, there's a number of things that this will recur for just fine. Peerless Samurai, I'm not gonna hate. Cast creature spell. Alright. I want. There's not actually a lot much else to. Well, there's not much else to. Hmm. Kami Slayer and Embrace are quite good. Song Shaper is also good. I think I'm just going to ignore that Kieran. Let's take the Embrace. I'd like another completely unstop. Oh, Ronan. Oh, Beetle. Oh, Grave. Beetle versus Ronan, huh? If white were our main color, I would have picked the flyer, no questions asked. Like, it's a 3-2 flyer for 3 on top of its abilities. I don't know what's more important here. Shit. They're both really strong. I'm gonna go Ronan because it's the rarer card. Maybe we can get more beetles. Oh, hi. Is that a battery? What do you do? We have a bit of rebuy. Like, we have Kami of Industry for rebuy on that. Like, and a couple other bits. It's not we don't have any. We have 2 or 3. Volts. We're looking fine. This looks like a beetle pick. Oh, this is actually a couple choices. Okay. So we got beetle pick. We got terrarium pick to make white work. We got brute suit to make grease fang better. We got synthesizer to make like artifact liking better. It's tough. I'm gonna go just 2 colors, I think. With how many good cards we're getting in color here, I think we drop white. Wow. Spirited Companion's still coming around too. I've been keeping an eye on the duels. We haven't seen any duels for it either. Synthesizer, Flame Discharge. Yeah, all right. I think I care more about second Undercity Scrounger now more than Kami Flare number 2. This is really late, obviously, and I want it. But, like, I think the deck wants Scrounger. And I'm rewarded for it by another Kami Flare. Better than more song shaping. Not certain on that. Anyway. Sorry, Ishin. Sorry, Greasefang. Sorry, Brute Suit. Brute Suit might stick. We'll see. Sure, Ember Keeper's a playable too. Okay. I should have picked up more synthesizers, but I didn't see the last, I didn't see the second anvil until after the last synthesizer choice. That's fine. Oh, I guess, okay. Edric, to explain synthesize Song Shaper. Sorry. My evaluation of it as a 23rd in an aggressive deck is of that in a deck that isn't using as a grizzly bear, right? Like in the deck that I was playing it in back then, which was God 3 weeks ago at this point, like we didn't have any synergies for it. However, I want to say half this deck is, like artifacts. So not only does it being an artifact let us jumpstart the Oni Cold Anvils, not only is the fact that it's a 2-drop a lot better with Kumano faces Kazan and Kakazan, not only is the fact that it gets +1/+1 very easily, like multiple times in a turn, really big, but like there's a lot more that feeds into it. My evaluation of it as a 24th, 25th, card was on my first draft when I did not realize how heavily synergies meant in this set. So do not take those as like gospel, is what I would say, because damn, sometimes things play out much differently than you expect. All right, I need to make 4 cuts in this. Uh, Wait a minute. Help. That was not such devastation. Was not my intent. There we go. Cut 1. It's fairly common, like as playstyle goes, to always play the same land art on all your basics, so that your opponent doesn't get the edge on like uh uh uh, uh get the edge on on like, oh, now I know how many basics you have. On that same note, it will still work if you play all different basics, just in a very stupid way. No, I did. I wanted to explain like exactly how things had changed in that, because the set definitely, like when I saw this the first time, I did not quite understand exactly how heavy the like synergies that make the set work are. What am I at? I need to cut some non-creatures. This deck's all removal. Okay, well these are creatures as well, so that it says 10 creatures is actually 15 creatures. Okay, that's not as bad. Let's maybe return to action isn't as good as I want it to be. Return to action is really funny on a Reckoner raid though. or like on a Kamado. Almost a month into this limited, where do you rank this the last 5 to 7 years? That was actually a discussion I was having at the beginning. To sum up, highly, very highly. Um, like I've been going through sets over the last year. I was kind of talking about them forwards, and I think I put this one as far as a limited format goes with like some of my favorites over the last years. Um, Kaladesh, Triple Kaladesh comes to mind. Not Aether Revolt. Aether Revolt ruined that format because it changed how often certain cards showed up, and it made the combo easiness of that format die off. Cons comes up as a really strong one over the last years. Dominaria to some extent. I don't think Dominaria was a super great limited format, but I think it was probably the closest I can think of like a more basic-ish limited format where you're just playing to like Dominaria with a few tweaks was mostly like a bread format. This is not a bread format. Um, we don't actually play bread formats very often, even in formats that I'm not a super big fan of. Synergy formats and things like that are usually way bigger time. Am I really cutting a Kami Flare or a Voltaic Surge? Is that seriously what I'm cutting from this deck? I think it is. Alright, I'll just cut the Kami Flare and be done with it. Bread format. Bread is a very, very old way of evaluating limited formats that has basically not been useful for some time with regards to card evaluation. What do I mean by this? First, let's explain bread. Bread was an acronym that you could use for decades to kind of evaluate pick order. Bread stood for bomb. So you'd pick left or right on this. Bombs, removal, evasion. I'm sorry, Jens. What did the A and the D stand for? Okay, good. Um, I think D would be dregs. A would be acceptable. Um, you know, but really it was bombs, removal, evasion, and it was a pretty good way of like evaluating your deck. One of the more recent ones that I find like there's but this doesn't work in a format kind of like this one. You can't really evaluate your deck based on bombs, removal, evasion, at etc. in a format like this because your decks are so heavily synergy based. You know, Oni Cult Anvil changes the math on every single artifact I'm playing. Um, Removal does a lot for us, but it's also not the end all be all. And like, there's also like so evaluation changes based a lot on the format. Now, there was I really don't. I'm gonna kind of skewer this one because it's been a while since I've read the article that it's based on. But there's a much more, I think, accurate way of evaluating cards, which is not something I don't think I've talked about this much. I might have brought it up once or twice. But it's if I remember the name of it right, it's quadrant theory. It's like, how good is this card if you're ahead, if you're behind, if you're winning, if you're like, if you're one of the four, it's like if you're winning, if you're losing, if you're like is it ahead on board or behind on board? Those sound too similar. What's the other axis on this? Uh, ahead, behind, parity. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Then yeah. So like you evaluate the card based on its usefulness in different scenarios. How good is this card if I'm already winning? How good is this card? Like if I'm ahead, what does this card do? Does it seal the game, or does it just mildly, keep us rolling? If I'm behind, how much does this catch me up? If we're at parity and I play this, what will this do? Will this put me ahead? Is this enough? So you're asking questions more related to the game states that you're likely to find yourself in, rather than asking questions that avoid, which can make your choices a lot more informed. So yeah, it's not, and even with this, I still think like quadrant theory still isn't end all be all, because synergistic decks and synergistic deck building in a lot of sets can be the override, can be what you want to be doing. In this set, for instance, synergies mean a lot, but they're not all like straightforward. What do I mean here? Well, okay, Oni Cold Anvil, maybe the most straightforward, this is a synergy card in this set, other than the enchantment Life Speaker in green-white that makes your enchantments cost less. Both of those like yell loudly, play artifacts, play enchantments. A couple other cards and a couple other combinations that yell this too. The blue red flyer that makes your artifacts cheaper yells it. But there are other synergies than just artifacts and enchantments. The deck that I had previously in a draft where I was green-black, but with just this really infinite pile of recursion that fed into itself, was a type of synergy that you're not immediately thinking of. The fact that all your cards recur means that you have an infinite loop going in some way, which is a very different type of synergy. Still synergy, though. Anyway, let's get rolling. I don't want to be standing here all day. We're going to keep... Oh, do I want to play Kumano on 1? I'm probably willing to give up the 1/1 counter. This hand looks incredible, by the way. Synthesizer gets played late as an extra land. I'm willing to give this up to get this going quick. We want to be aggressive with a hand like this. All right. Thank you for coming in with the rat. I'm quite happy about that. Are you gonna ninja me with... You're gonna ninja me with the damn rat. Okay. I will never make this card work. This card will always kick my ass every single time I play it. This is... Oh, that's every single time I've ever played that card. Okay. Unless your opponent plays it? Sure, then we have no way of interacting with it. We lose. I'm just gonna get rid of you. I have to block the rat. I can't let that through. This is hyper ninja colors. Oh, God. All right, let's just get as owned as we possibly can in this deck. God damn it. Everything looking very poor today. We still have board advantage. Still, like, a lot of, like, you know, removal, trick, and being able to push in. So it's not too bad. It's just, that's the worst card to see off the top. Wow, that's a pain in the ass. I guess you have the exact counter to my Death's Wail, huh? Alright, let's back off. 3/3 defender with reach. That's enough to just completely, I mean, if I have Iron Hoof Boar, I guess we get through. All right, let's push on in. You got your own... We have lost this game. God damn. That's the third 2-for-1 against us? Ugh. Like, they're not, again, they're on a mulligan, so they're not, like, super far ahead. It's just, we're super far behind. Is that the egg? That's the egg, okay. Hello. I disagree. I think this card's much stronger than you think, Nick Themeron. Like, what's going to happen is this card's going to come out, and then I'm never going to be able to attack on the ground for the rest of the game, right? So you got another one in there. All right. Got what I wanted. I don't know, I mean, take a look at this board. It's extremely good in this situation, right? Like, it's going to be, like, it effectively is a wall that says I can't attack. Well, Okay, maybe it's a lot worse than I thought because Kumano exists, you know? Yeah, okay. Having Kumano in play definitely changes the math on it. It's a lot worse. Oh, they don't know that it's a lot worse. Oh. They may not be aware of the situation. Maybe I'm overestimating it and you're not, Nick Thebron. We shall see. I'm gonna be synthesizing next turn. 2 guards in hand. Sure. A 3/3 will appear at some point. I'm channeling this. What is it, Ward 2? Anyway. Yeah, Kumano might have that card's number. I don't know. I have a reasonable like of it. I could also understand what you mean, though. All right, what do we got? Pain in the ass flyer, huh? You got it, boss. All right, well. Yeah, the card I want to draw right now is the treasure token, the treasure maker. Okay. Alright. I think this game is going to depend on how well our opponent actually draws over the course of one or more turns here. The fact that they have this ninja that can filter for them is going to be a pretty big upside. So they're on a draw too. Yep, so they can filter away that sort of thing. That's dangerous. I don't like that. Wow. Alright, that's quite bad. Everyone's getting a ton of life back from all these movements, too. I suppose I could have got through for one more on sack on that. That's fine. Yeah, they're still on 20 because of the incidental life gain on a lot of their cards. Oh!
I am privileged to carry true history to the other world.
Sure.
You do not write this story.
Magic's good, it's not that good. Yeah, and the millionth land off the top ain't changing it. I feel like I fucked that one up somewhere early. Don't exactly know where. I think probably the turn where I tried to play the look at my top, just like try to fish for a land off the top. I think that's where the game like completely turned on a dime, right? Because I played that, removed my first anvil, and then like, whoops, nothing's happening forever. Like maybe I needed to go more towards the board there and play the rabbit and not try to fish for that land. Oh, also Hirobi kicked my. We're gonna lose 3 games to Hirobi. Alright. Oh no, this deck rules. Like, we're gonna go like 6-3 and every loss will be to Hirobi. Oh, here we go. Let's make it happen. All the removal in the world, huh? Okay. Okay. All right. Yes, has its own haste. I just brought it to 4th power. Sure. Yeah, haste. This card never hits anything. Okay. Anyway. Here's my tapped Saga. Okay. All right. Our current win-loss ratio for Hirobi alone is 1-1. I realize Hirobi didn't lose game 1 on its own, but Hirobi did a pretty piss-poor job in game 1, giving our opponent a free ninja. Alright, Delo. Oh boy. Alright. Virus beetle. Whoa! You're not spending real removal on virus beetle. I see. Nice deck. We were that many cards you were getting, huh? It's on attackers. Okay. So if I draw a land, we're good. We have a 4/7 and it rules. If I don't draw a land, we just get a 3/3 and it's fine. I'd be running them into a counter spell, or they have that removal spell still hanging around, right? Damn. That's still quite good. Makes this 3 damage plus. They got their draw on the board. We get Kamano next turn. Okay. Let's get Steelbreaker down. Alright, here comes the modern age. And they've got a lot of cards with this capsule hanging out. 3+2. Damn, that's good. Wow. I Were they that scared of my creature that maybe their deck just doesn't have answers to a 4 toughness? I don't know. That seems like a stretch. Crab? Do we got crab? Land off the top, and we are cooking with gas. Okay. Oh, why didn't I just make that big? That's me not even thinking on that. No, don't you worry. I'm not thinking right now. That could have just been a 4-5 and we wouldn't have had to sacrifice anything. And then we would still have a removal spell in hand, and yeah. You kidding? We're getting Beetle. Huh! Alright. Oh boy. Okay, they get a modern age trigger, which leaves them best of 2 here. That was why they played it. Known card better than unknown card. Anyway. Oh, I wanted to go to combat, not pass. That's fine. This kills them no matter what. That's me making MTGO plays where F6ing goes to combat. I'll get there sooner or later on everything. Anyway. I'm aware I could have attacked. Yes, yes. That is the point I am making. Okay, I made a couple misplays on that game anyway. Like, I shouldn't have had to burn my kill spell on their 3-5. Still don't know why they killed my... It's not a 50% chance, it's much higher. We're not looking to draw any one land, we're looking to draw mountain. And the mountain is an 8 in 33. That's less than 25% per draw step, and we have 2 draw steps to do it in. Yeah, that's a lot better then. I can throw the mountain down because we only need 1. We have some double black requirements. Let's poke. Raging Goblin. I think Synthesizer should be okay next turn. Now I'm less convinced. It happens. I kept the set double black because our deck contains multiple double black spells, but, you know, obviously we can draw red spells running. Red spell off this? Yeah, that's fine. We're just going to assume that's going to hit worst possible on any occasion it has. Oh boy. Oh yeah, that's a good draw. Okay, so we got how many turns till you come down? You're gonna want to control a modified creature to kill you. Your board's starting to get a little too built up. I don't like this. I'm running out of resources. I think they're mono green. I don't think they're off color at all. Like, they haven't been missing things. Yeah, I want to control the modified creature. I'm not going to be able to kill this even. Yep, okay. Sure, you got it, boss. Whatever you want. Problem is drawing the second isn't very good here. Okay. Mono green, all right. How am I killing this? How am I killing this ever? Both of my unrestricted kill spells are gone. Maybe No, I guess I lost this one on the land choice, right? Without knowing it. Should have waited on... So I know I need the body to start things off. So I don't have any way to kill you in the deck. Like, this is unkillable. Here are the two ways to do it. It's Soul Transfer and Twisted Embrace. Hey, there we go. There's the reason to be a mono green. Sure, you got a pump spell for us. So now I can't even win a combat. Let's move on. We're taking close to lethal that turn anyway. Okay. Perhaps I needed to keep the 7? I don't know. That 7 was pretty bad to keep. I think I'm making poor anvil choices. I don't know. Synthesizer has not been good for us basically any game yet. Okay. I'm feeling really good about the curve on this hand.
I missed the draft, but I see Oni, Cult Anvil, and Reinforced Ronin, so this has to be pretty good.
We're doing okay. We had one game where we lost the game directly to
Ooh, Patchwork Automata. That card is seeing play in Modern. Actually, so is Oni Cult Anvil and Rabbit Battery, and to a lesser extent Reinforced Ronin. So
this is a weird combo for the art. I guess vehicles.
which one?
I was just saying their combos are strange.
I didn't know if they were on a combo or not.
Well, the color combo.
Oh yeah,
Their
vehicles
color
would be-
combination. Yeah.
Yeah. I hear combo and I'm like, what? Like, what's there's a combo you can do? I guess we have a combo. Anvil and Reinforced Ronin.
Well, that's not a.
What? That's a combo because whenever your Reinforced Ronin leaves play, you get a token. Oni Colt says leaves play, not die.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We have a combo. Oh, we drew a mountain as well. Hell yeah. So we can play out our stuff. We might not attack with the...
With the bunny.
Yeah, without the bunny, yeah. You probably wanted to play the anvil.
I don't think they have reactions.
Okay, they're just going to die to our cards then.
There was no... They didn't do anything on that cast. There was no reaction window.
Our guy's going to get huge. Our DK.
We also have Scrounger to hang out and...
It's Scrounger to eat our extra pogs we're not using. Ooh, and Simeon's so nice. But,
Anyway.
yeah. Rabbit Battery is getting played in Red-White Stoneblade. Which...
Ooh.
Red-White Stoneblade is a hell of a deck because it plays... Javier. It plays Fervent Champion. Because if you, because a Sword of Fire and Ice costs 0 to equip to Fervent Champion.
Ha!
And, Oni Cold Anvil's this whole Rakdos Sack deck. Patchwork Automaton gets played in Hardened Scales. Which if you that's a very good modern deck that is medium obscure. You might not remember what the card Hardened Scales does because it was a trash rare from
Well, I
Hansatar gear.
I remember Hardened Scales, the +1/+1 counter like her haver.
Yeah,
Well, not have her,
a
but
green
like her.
enchantment.
Yeah. It was what Affinity became for a while.
Yes, and still basically is. You can play Affinity now, but
Yeah.
I don't think any of the Affinity decks are very good.
So, all right. So our deck has a card that we first picked. That I first picked knowing that this card is cursed.
Oh no! What did you first pick? Tribute to Horobi. Each opponent creates a 1/1 rat. Exile this saga, then return it. Echo haste.
I'm
Control of all rats.
So I'm currently on. We've played 2 games with Tribute to Hirobi.
Yes.
One of them, Tribute to Hirobi, won the game, like just flat out. Like it itself was like the best possible thing.
Yeah.
The other game, we played it. Our opponent immediately attacked Beta Ninja, and then like just we got
they returned the rat and put in the ninja. Yeah.
Yeah. And I've played it. I did a draft off stream with this card, where it lost me 3 games in a row. Like it just.
Well, it's a curse.
You play this card and it is like, you die.
I don't remember what Horobi is because all the sagas are references to
Hirobi was a 4-mana 4/4 flyer with whenever a creature is targeted, sacrifice it.
Oh.
It made all creatures in play illusions.
Yeah, it made them. What was the black one? What was it called?
Scuttle, no.
Scuttling Horror?
No, Scuttling Horror was like if you played another creature, it died.
Yeah,
Skulking.
yeah. Skulking Spirit?
Skulking Ghost? Kansas? That sounds right.
Skulking Ghost, yes.
That sounds right.
It had excellent Robert Bliss art. I think it's Robert Bliss. Yeah, Robert Bliss.
Ah, Philosophat.
It's got a Kami's Flare in it, and a Kumano the Magic Dragon.
Yeah. We're not very good at getting the 1/1 counter off of Kamano.
Oh, we'll just have to draw a 2-drop right now. They can tap our... Yeah, get them. Network Disruptor is a pretty good card.
Yes.
It's Flying Man with ability. And it enters the battlefield. They will make a ninja that will, if you give them the opportunity to ninja.
I'll probably just kill the ninja if they do.
Yeah, it's the best... yeah, let's go ahead and see. If they have the 1-mana ninja... No, they shouldn't do anything.
Okay.
That would have been kind of bad if we let them ninja and the ninja was the 2/1 that draws a card or loots.
We could have killed that. Like, was the...
Yeah, we could have killed it, but then they would have got to replay their Flying Man. This was great, though, because they just didn't do anything. I guess we didn't either, but...
I'm happy with Scrounger. Oh, boy.
Flame Discharge. That's, Heat Ray, right?
Heat Ray, if you have a modified creature, it's +2 Heat Ray.
Yeah, okay. That's pretty good. Heat Ray's good. Let's bash. Ooh. They're going to suit up. I think that's the name of the card.
If they do, I'll respond with Kami's Flare.
Yes, suit up.
Anti-synergy, let's go!
Oh, yes, yes.
Yeah!
There's for knowledge.
Nambo and color appears.
Yeah, Nambo is here. At least the Yokiba Gang coat is here. That's
Yep.
not a good card, but I want the jacket is very excellent.
I think this is
that jacket.
I think this is a good card. I think one mana suspend for a 2/2 menace is actually pretty fine.
Do you want to discard either the Boar or the Heat Ray, or do we discard our 1/4 that isn't doing anything?
I'm gonna discard the Heat Ray here, I think.
Yeah, it's not as good as Twisted Embrace. Wait, Reckoner? What is Reckoner? Oh, keep a Reckoner get raid. I don't know about that, Shabadoo. But I'm willing to be wrong. I've only drafted this set a few times.
I find that this goes super fast and is pretty damn powerful.
I also don't know how good Virus Beetle is. It certainly has to be pretty good, but I don't know how good. Well, let's pass, kill their creature, and then kill them next turn with our Ironhoof Boar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know Virus Beetle's pretty good, but the only real problem with it is that it's dirtly.
I don't like. I think it's like because it's cheap enough, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but it means a few times I've drafted this set, I've made the red-white deck and like beat ass.
I'm just gonna sacrifice this 1/4.
Yeah, I'd sacrifice the 1/4. That card's pretty good.
Sure. Okay.
Okay, they're going to deal a damage to us. We're going to kill their creatures. They have to try very hard not to die next turn.
It's like an 0/4.
With our one creature. Okay, they're on the way of Flying Monster. What does return to action do?
+1/+0 lifelink and return the creature to play.
Ah. Does our guy become a Saga if we do that?
Yes.
That's not so bad. But there's no reason to attack with it. That's some pig. Wait, 4, so they're taking 2. We could make them take 3, but that doesn't do anything. Okay.
Yeah, I think we just pass it.
Now we had a tapped Saga this game. Or was that last game?
No, it was this game. That was way down.
They got exiled because of Disciple of Kumano, the network disruptor.
Which cost me the game right there. Would have had an artifact sitting around for a friend.
Ah, yes. Well, yeah, cost us the game when.
Yeah, I know.
Position.
I know. Cost us the game, 15-3.
But now we're attacking for. Gain control of target creature. Okay.
You go Scrapyard Broker can't block.
They didn't attack. Simian Sling. We can stick that on the. Do we stick it on the Scrapyards or not? They're going to chump either way. They'll. Okay. It'll deal them a damage.
Yeah.
We equip.
Yeah.
They can double block, and then we return to action. The ape falls off.
Oh,
Wait,
we made the mistake again.
we did.
We fell into Kamano's trap.
So we should have just sacrificed the sling. Well, we can rabbit battery. Wait, no, we just we attack all out here with the 2. They block 1, and then they're dead to the simian sling next turn.
Yes.
How did they do that? Okay. I'll be his pass then.
I fell for the
Yep.
Kamano trap again.
Okay, that's cool. We can attack, sack if they block. They still take the damage. They die if they block. They are dead.
What happened? Kamano here has text,
Yeah,
which we had already talked about earlier, but we weren't considering on our end.
yeah, we weren't considering, but
Kamano exiles anything that was killed. So
we got our ape damage in and killed their board, so it was bad, but it did win us the game.
We made some
We made plays.
suspect plays, but our opponent died, so
It all worked out.
oh
It all
boy.
worked out. The combined power of Simian Sling and Oni Cult Anvil
Yes.
got us.
We have pings for days. Are you ready to flip that coin? Oh boy.
I love flipping coins.
Oh, this is actually a really good hand too.
Yes. Mulligan more.
Love the
Die to our... Ooh, soul transfer. What does that do?
For me, it's been exile target. It's had no text. I've cast this once and I got counterspelled. But like, it's really damn powerful.
I guess this is really just exile target creature, because we may or may not have both.
Yep. We actually have
So
both.
our hand, yeah, set up to have both right now.
Because we have a ton of saga creatures and a ton of artifacts. Alright, here we go.
Rats off to you.
Okay, that's the normal happening.
Okay, now we just make a 1/4. Suddenly the rats don't matter. They might attack anyways. We just take 2.
Okay.
Okay, they're wise. Take 2.
Alright, we are living.
We play that. I guess we attack and see what we draw. Okay. Then we can make a treasure and Oni Cult Anvil it.
Yep.
Like, once your Oni Cult Anvil starts, it doesn't stop. Because it can just eat its own, little man.
Well, now it'll eat the 1/1, turn on the Scrounger, and the Scrounger will make a thing. Or I can just eat the 1/1 for this, and it's free, and okay, you needed to kill that.
Yeah, they needed to kill it. Now we just got a rat. Well, we can just attack, see what happens.
Yeah, I suppose.
Okay, the anvil eats the 1/1. I think we're just winning. They have to move first. We've got two removal spells.
Yeah. Our second color has appeared.
Green.
Probably.
Green black is often very bad in draft, so I'm interested in what drew them to it. Ah, that's terrible. They're gonna kill our anvil.
There goes our entire machine.
Kami of Industry.
Uh,
The turtle is a very good reason to be angry. That card is a first pick.
yes.
Stupid turtle. It's good in all modes. Now, what does the Kami of Industry do?
Recurs an artifact from our grave of 3 or less cost. But
Do we have any of those? Or does the turtle exile?
it exiles. Because it's extremely good.
Yeah.
I don't think I can make moves here.
Yeah, we can just pass.
Like, nothing in play is worth using any removal on.
They can't have more ninjas.
Well, they can, but...
I'm saying that to tempt fate. They can't have more ninjas.
Like, in general, is a really weird ask. I can't answer that, but 100% on this board, I would turn the treasure token into a 1/1. If we had been given more time with the anvil, I would be converting these to 1/1s because the board presence with we have 20 mana matters way more.
Creatures generally impact the board and limited way more than treasures do. So the treasures are usually less worthwhile. Usually you want a treasure to have something that you can use treasures for.
Yeah.
Whereas a 1/1 is a 1/1 that attacks and blocks. Okay, they're...
Okay, they're doing some nonsense.
Does a 4/3 rate? Or are we going to wait for them to suit it up?
I think a 4/3 rates.
We can make it 2. They can make it 2/5.
I think I want to do this because they're currently tapped out.
Yeah, reasonable. We can make it 2/5, and we can make a treasure if we really want to. And then we can soul transfer whatever they,
Yeah.
Does our soul transfer do anything? Do we have a thing to pick up with it?
Nope. All of our creatures in this deck are sagas. That's the thing. I've had this card in hand like 5 times. I've never actually been able to use it for full value because we never have creatures in the yard.
They didn't attack.
God.
5-pack from Ingric.
Thank you very much for the 5 subs.
Oh, you can cycle Reinforced Ronin and then soul transfer it.
And just pick it right back up.
No, yeah, but you...
Yeah, but okay. So let's cycle it and then soul transfer off this damn.
Yeah, the Goshen tie.
Yeah.
Thanks, Reinforced Ronin.
Yeah, thank you very much for the 5 gifted subs. Congrats to Beans Jabbeans, USRB 1, Full 813, born in the year 1913, Jadaski, VG Music 2000.
Born in the year 2000.
Indeed. Oh, you're looking good.
Alright, let me soul transfer. Pick you up. And then, we could attack with the Reinforced Ronin. And then use a treasure to cycle it if they don't block. And then get it back with the Kami of Industry. And if they do block, we get a treasure. See, now we're...
So let's simplify the board state. We want to keep getting treasure because we have this in play now. And
Yeah, so our machine is reassembling itself, even though they
Sure.
Jukai trainee.
And here we get a Menacer.
We can't really the Jukai trainee. We can't really attack.
No, I'm just gonna play Steelbreaker and pass. Actually, yeah, I want to save the treasures. I don't want to. I could spend one on Kami, but that's just not worth it.
Yeah, Kami will give us a thing to proc next turn.
Because we can Kami pick up Ronin, and Ronin will go to hand because we can choose the order of triggers.
Very good. Now we can bash.
How much am I actually willing to put on this stack?
The Minisk block, they block it with a 2/6 and a 3/3.
But then if anything else goes through, they die, right?
Okay, what do their blocks look like if they just put the 2/6 in front of the Scrounger and they put the 2/2, the 3/3 in front of the 2/2, and they take 2 for.
Well, this is Menace. They can't.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They have another 2/2 we're attacking with the Ronin. We could just attack with the Steelbreaker, threaten to make it huge. Sack treasure. It correctly wants to use swamp. Thank you very much. Okay, we get another treasure, and we can pingling them for 1.
All right.
The thing you might want is automatically stack triggers. The thing in settings. Yeah, I think it's under gameplay. Auto order trigger abilities. You have it off.
Good. I already am ready for getting owned by that.
Salty. Yeah, so we want reinforced Ronin to resolve first, so we put it
on the right.
So we put it on the right. Okay.
Okay. I just always that one always. I'm like, oh boy, that's.
Yeah, that's the thing. It'll try to do it good for you, but it's definitely screwed us before.
Honestly, their best case is they can rebuy the ninja, and then like ninja this, but our board is still.
Yeah, our board's
chunky.
Still pretty good. Yeah, we're very butt heavy, and the Steelbreaker represents a very real threat. Okay, they're playing one of those. Their plan is to have a 4/4 on block. We give them the press this turn.
Yeah, we're giving them the press right now. I mean, we have return to action, so nothing can go wrong here, right?
Yeah, nothing can really go wrong.
Bash
them.
Let's check for Kamanos. All right, no Kamanos. Happy to hear it, Idric. Hope you're doing well. Let's crush our opponent, shall we?
Let's destroy them.
I guess I return to action the Ronin?
Let's see if they die first. Yeah, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Could put them to 3.
Yeah, let's just get the Ronin back. I love that the 1/1 counter mattered.
It mattered. Okay, they're out of here.
This is Ronin, by the way. Very
Ronin's
good.
very good.
Very good.
Because it even just at base, it's a goblin guy that eventually turns into a card when goblin guy is no longer good.
Right. You got to pay for your goblin guy, but now this deck has made a lot of paces. Hi.
Puts old Zergo Bellstriker to shame.
Indeed.
Zergo Thrice Dishonored is his new name. He keeps finding new ways to no longer being playable. First, he was demoted from a 7/2 to a 2/2. Then they printed Ragavan, and then they printed this guy.
Oh, yeah.
Rabbit? Yeah.
This looks good.
Actually, you might lead with the Reckoner just to get it going.
This is a weird one. I think I'm going to lead Rabbit.
And then next turn, you can sling into put the rabbit on the sling.
If they don't have enough blocking available. They have enough blocking.
They have enough blocking. Okay. Well, time to just play out our shitters then.
Yeah.
Are we going to use a Twisted Embrace on a... oh, what was that? Phoenix's Phalanx or whatever? Remember that guy?
Yeah, just drowned Phalanx.
Yeah, it is a 2-mana 3/3 for 1 and a black with, I think, either 2 and blue loses defender.
No, what we're doing is everybody's getting equipped on the Raid Reckoner.
Wait, that little guy is a 1/1 death touch.
That is
right?
a 1/1 death touch.
Ooh, okay, their plan has been shown. Do you want to kill their only creature that can attack? So that their second chapter of Michiko doesn't do anything?
Yeah. What I really want to do is draw a 1-mana kill spell for it.
Yeah, Shock would be the best. Although if we spend Shock, we don't even really have anything else to do with our mana anyways. Oh, we have a Quickening. But...
Wait. No, we do have stuff to do. Alright, check this out.
Yeah, you can put the rabbit on the...
We can go Road Captain.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know
Kill
what you're gonna
you.
do. Watch this, everybody. You're gonna love it.
Hello.
And the rabbit goes on the rat.
Crunch.
And now they can give their guy with defender +2/+2.
And it does not matter. And then
Actually, I think he can attack. How does he attack?
He
Oh, okay.
cannot.
Channels to destroy. Yeah.
Channel Destroy. This card cannot attack.
Okay. I knew it had another ability.
Arrest, huh?
Well, we just move our
Yeah, I just moved my...
rabbit. We put the rabbit and the sling onto the 1/4. And the next turn we got pig.
This is very silly.
Time to play ladder again. Nobody can beat us at ladder.
Crunch. So they get a 3/3. This card's good, by the way.
Yeah, Michiko's Reign of True is pretty good.
Because it looks at enchantments and artifacts you control, which might as well say non-land permanent in this color combo. Like,
Yeah, Tiny Net is a... No, you need a Leon and Snarecaster for that.
ooh, this is awkward.
One target creature you control. Now we can still bust on in with the pig. It trades for a 4/4.
A 4/4.
Which isn't that bad.
Alternately, I can play the pig, wait 1 turn.
Yeah, you can play the pig and then suit up the pig. I think we're definitely playing to the board.
Yeah.
Nah, reconfigure is either just equip or becomes a creature. It doesn't. You don't have to double. You don't have to double up. It would be very bad if you had to double up.
Yeah, you don't have to do that. This is tough. It's just trades with Preserver.
But it takes material off the board.
Yeah, puts material on ours. We want this material because we do have sack, you know. Fuck.
Okay.
All right.
Luckily, a 3/6 does a good job against a bunch of 2/2s.
Yeah.
I think our best draw is the kill pickup. That'd be pretty damn good.
Kill pickup is on. We can kill Michiko, pick up
the pig.
Boar. But yeah, the Scry 3 is the killer on this. 2
Yes.
top, 1 bottom. That bodes ill.
Yeah, the card's good. Okay.
That's
We're
a
doing a good
draw.
Yeah, we're doing good at making the 2/2s irrelevant. And Scrapyard's Steelbreaker can tangle with Michiko about any size she can get.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. We can move into Tangle. Do we move into Tangle?
Well, the problem is they've got a 3/3 with their 2/2s.
I don't think we can Tangle.
Yeah, you can't make the Steelbreaker that big.
I think we're playing defense just a little longer. I should have held that land in that instance, but nah, I still want 3 activations.
Yeah, we've got lots of stuff to spend our money. Now, top picks are that kill spell, Oni Cult Anvil. Oh God.
Okay, this is playing towards their long game.
Yeah, they're playing to the board. I can play the.
This is a trick. This is 2 1/1 counters. Okay, that's just playing a Death Toucher to the board.
Makes Michiko bigger.
Michiko can't attack here. Nobody can attack here. Oh, unless their final card is Death Touch Kill Spell.
Okay. Kill spell or Oni Cult Anvil.
Okay. No trample. We really like if I could hand off trample to Scrapyard Breaker.
Yeah, that would do some things, but
I mean, if they have the kick, we have no defense against it. Like, what am I supposed to do against that?
Yeah.
Like, we just keep our board as is.
We just lose. I mean, you have to be willing to accept just losing sometimes. You're questioning whether to put the sling on the coconut, mix it all up.
Yeah.
What is it that the sling slings?
Those tiny
Little
rice
balls.
balls?
Yeah, they just throw little pachinko parlor balls.
Yeah. Golf ball?
I know, they're way smaller than that. Look,
No,
they're
you're
like
right.
the size of that guy's eye. Or smaller.
Sure.
Yeah, that
That's
could
good.
become a problem.
That's good, obviously, but that's not, like, immediately ass-kicking.
I'm gonna put a counter on it.
All right.
Well, yeah, you wouldn't be that impressed with the monkey either.
I'm finding that right now our board is, like...
Bearable, yeah. Okay. Damage. Non-bow activated.
Non-bow activated. So they have a tapper. They'll probably... They seem like a fairly...
Yeah, we might lose. They might want to attack with the tapper because they put the counter on it, but at the same time, if they just use it, we're losing.
I think they just wait, end step tap our Hullbreaker, and then end step tap our Scrounger, and then we're done.
Yeah. Geothermal Kami.
Pick up Preserver if they want long game. No, pick up Michiko and start flying in.
Oh yeah, they're gonna bash our ass in. So we need to find a kill spell for Moth Rider Patrol.
I'm actually quite happy about this.
I'll be happy if we draw the shock, because if we don't, we're just dead.
I mean, we're not...
No, 7 + 7. Then they bust on in all with everybody.
Then
next
they bust
turn.
on in with everybody and kick our ass, yeah.
We'll have 4 blockers. Alrighty then. Kill spell off the top. Right here. What does a life do for us? Can unequip the rabbit. They get in for 7. They have... We'll have 4 blockers to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attackers. So we'll take 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah.
We are dead.
If they all out. Which they should, because if we had removal, we would have already cast it on Moth Rider Patrol. It would have been cast immediately on the Moth. We would not be fucking around.
Yeah, it would either, if it was sorcery speed, it would kill the Moth. If it was instant speed, it would kill the Moth when they targeted it. So, Oh, are they coward? No, they're not a coward. They're just methodical.
Okay, fine. Come on, back off.
Back off. We're holding Heat Ray, asshole.
All right,
God,
all right, we dead.
We were dead.
You are
Heat Ray would
dead.
kill the Moth Rider Patrol, but
Good.
we don't have Heat Ray. Wait, what? Yes, because we do control a modified creature. Your opponent enchanting your guy doesn't make your guy modified, but our guy
does.
also just does already have Twisted Embrace on.
Yeah.
It, And so it was. I died. Is this how you remember the 6th house unmourned?
Michiko's saga
Which was very good.
pretty good.
We were also drawing bricks that game.
Oh god. Well, that was just like, here we go.
We were doing pretty well until suddenly we were bricking pretty hard.
After the game 1 had me feeling really bad at us getting Hirobi'd, and then we end up at 5 on this. I feel like this deck could easily get, like, should have been on 7, but
yeah, when this deck was on heat, it was on heat.
Well, especially like these sagas in particular are like, here's the most aggro Craig you can, But one of the problems with Kamano, here's our list of creatures on 2. 1, 2. All right, good job, everybody. Like,
you could get the Rabbit Battery or the Simian Sling as well, but
or
not
like
as impressive.
Ronin for an extra point. But yeah, we needed a couple more like real 2s that eat those. But I do really love the enchantment sagas, these ones. I think Raid Reckoners, like, basically I treat this as like a suspend creature.
Yeah, these all kind of work like suspend. These the ones we have do, like the Kamano as well. What is the art on Kamano supposed to be? Is that a pot? I feel like it should have been the back of some guy's leg. Like it should have been a tattoo. Like that's a pot, but they can be anything. They really liked their sagas, huh? They've been using them a lot. But Oni called Ant. Well, you had 2 of those suckers? Man. This card's almost first pickable. I don't know if it's first pickable, but it is easily second pickable. It would be first pickable if it wasn't red-black. Yeah, because they do stack very well.
Yeah, oh,
Unless you could,
I'm muted.
I was wondering if you were.
I was talking about how I hate this card, unless you have Oni Cold Anvil.
Unless you've got. Yeah, we don't have anything else to do with the treasure. It's like the Oni Killed Anvil and the
scrap
Steelbreaker.
Yeah, Steelbreaker. Who got has to get ended off trampled by this boar.
The pig offering. The pig is an interesting card. I don't know why the pig. Okay, look at the pig. That is clearly a wild animal that someone has put automail on.
Yeah, there's automail legs.
Who found this pig? And I was like, you know what, buddy? I'm going to put robot legs on you, you wild, untamed animal. You can tell he's wild and untamed because he has trample and haste. This is not a pig someone has trained. No, this pig was given heavy sedation and given robot legs.
I have
Maybe
to
that's
believe
why he's mad.
I have to believe there are multiple Dr. Robotniks hanging out on like Neon Dynasty.
Oh, I don't think multiple. I think like scores, dozens, hundreds of Dr. Robotniks all trying to build no, not Dr. Robotnik, Dr. Wily's. Like making robotic trees. Like that's stupid bullshit. That's who makes an iron hoof board.
This is a Mother 3 enemy? Yeah, certainly.
Who would put robot legs on a wild pig? It should have been a domestic pig. I don't know why you would do it to a domestic pig, but at least the domestic pig would let you. Or maybe it was a domestic pig that went feral. Okay, that's the answer.
Yeah. I also think this deck wanted like extra beetle.
Yeah, extra beetles to go with your anvils and your Kumano faces, Kakazan.
I think Hirobi went 2-1.
Yeah, it just won the game we played it in for what I was here for.
Yeah.
I'm yawning so much.
Ronin, obviously.
Ronin did. Remember when Ronin completely rescued that game in like 3 different ways?
Yeah.
It was like, did everything we needed it to do. It gave us a creature to get back, and so it was drawing a card.
All right, Hirobi, you're trying.
You're grasping towards a winning record.
Anyway, let me grab my.
Let's get our prizes.
Yeah, I mean 5-3 is actually quite good. That's full payout.
5-3 is against the odds. You got a Kaldheim pack. I liked drafting Kaldheim a lot, but the more I think about it, I hated what this format did to Standard. The set was very bad.
Yeah. Okay.
Oni Cold Anvil. Reckoner Bank Buster.
This card is an absolute house in draft.
Man, drafted
because
a house.
I mean, because it's 2 to play, 2 to equip, draw a card. Or sorry, not 2 to play, 2 to equip. 2 to play, 2 to activate, draw a card that also can be a 4/4 and also can make the pilots to be.
It can make its own guys.
Yeah, what if Mazemind Tome beat you up when it ran out of card tokens, right?
I do love a Mazemind's Tome.
Mazemind Tome, that card that started seeing play in like what, the Eldrazi for like a day?
Yeah. Hitagetsu, Devouring Chaos.
This card wins any game it comes down in Unlimited.
His saga is very good.
Yes.
Onawara, Soaring City.
I love the wording on this one.
Yes. The target artifact, creature, enchantment, or planeswalker. Why? Basically Urza's Saga. That's it. Yeah, the saga is spiking in paper because people want to play Jund again. Okay? The least exciting, but actually best thing you could open.
I know, that's...
Naomi, Pillar of Order. If if you control... Okay.
I mean, I find it really easy in black to get this going because, like, the saga creatures are all cards you want to be playing anyway. And then like, there's a lot of artifact creatures in black that you want anyway.
Oh, yeah, virus beetle or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, we also we had this
Two
in the
heavens
draft.
is one.
So, in the draft, I didn't show you this, but we had both Ishin and the black-white legend that recurs vehicles.
You know who Ishin looks like, right? Look at him. He's got the high ground.
Yeah, he does. He extremely has the high ground.
Yes, the high ground.
Like,
I will not kill Umezawa.
Look, every time I see this dude, I just start thinking, my hesitation equals death.
Greasefang?
Yeah.
Greasefang.
But that's
Also a funky modern deck, the Greasefang Reanimator. March of Swirling Wisps. What does this one do? Up to text.
It gives you an Alpha Strike.
Yeah, okay. This card's good. The green one is flat unplayable.
Oh, just garbage.
It is blank cardboard.
The black one is, I think, the best in the cycle in limited.
Yes.
Because it's just X deal. It's a heat ray that gains X life.
The white one is also very good because it's just black. It's like a prismatic ending, only.
You
go up one rather than being at cost, but it's also an instant.
It's a removal spell that works.
Yeah.
And then the red one is like,
I don't remember. I mean, it's probably bad.
It draws. it fake draws 2 cards. It's look at X, play 2.
Okay.
Which, like, I've had it played against me and it won the game in that instance. So, anyway, cool. That was some more Neon Dynasty.
It is Neon and it is Dynastic. That is what we were doing.
So, thank you all for joining. Thank you, for jumping on in. I'm happy you jumped in at the end here.
Came in late, but this is what I needed.
Yeah.
It's what I needed.
All right, thank you, everybody else showed up. Hope you had a good time. Thank you for all the subs. Thank you, Idric.
Ingrid with the 5-pack.
Then Todd Boss and MC Subtle for the subs earlier. Thank you, everybody, for just being here, having a good time. If you want to catch more streams, you can follow, subscribe. Upcoming streams. Honestly, tomorrow will probably me be playing Elden Ring.
Elden Ring.
Like, I'll probably just be doing that tomorrow. I don't know when, but
I need to talk to you and Kaz about a stream once I get Elden Ring out of my... I'm not going to want to play anything else.
I know, and that's where, like, it's the thing I've been... Anytime I'm not doing stuff, I'm playing that, or, like, if I'm in a really, really small amount of time, I boot up Vampire Survivors for 10 minutes, but...
Oh, yeah.
But that's... It depends on the amount of time I have. But...
When Elden Ring isn't on the computer, you should be saying, where's Elden Ring?
Where's Elden Ring? What am I doing? Where's... So, yeah, that'll probably be a thing going on tomorrow and Sunday. Sunday is Vpris's off week, so I won't be doing Shadow Hearts 1 over there.
Ooh, Shadow Hearts 1.
Which I keep getting confused when we're doing it because we did Covenant.
Yeah, I streamed some of Covenant, and then it was too big to stream.
Yeah, but I keep remembering it as we're playing through 1, and I'm like...
You'll remember things.
I'm like, where's Geppetto?
Where's the vampire wrestler?
Yeah.
So you get more weapons by him just finding a heavy object and picking it up in a cutscene.
Anyway, so yeah, expect streams this weekend. Maybe more Neon Dynasty if I'm feeling it, but probably more Elden Ring because I'm also... Okay, I have to click on this button. What does this do? Neon Arcade is the hottest part. The best players.
Singleton, try to set it. Each time you cast a spell that's bigger than the one you've cast before, you'll get a treasure that'll help you push even higher. When your credits are finally spent, you'll score a soft glow style. There are 20 styles to collect. So you just try to cast a bigger spell than the one previous.
But also...
You're trying to win?
I'm trying to win?
Are you trying to win or just outscore your opponent?
Huh.
This is interesting because your curve skips one. Like you want to go 1 into 3 into 5, right? Because like you play like planes 1-drop, get a treasure, or does your first one not get one?
No, I think you want to just be playing like mana ramp spells. Like you want to go like
Well, you do, but you want each one to also give you a treasure. So you could. That's what I was thinking. Where you could, like,
yeah. So like
1 into 3 into 5 into 7 into 9, like that kind of thing.
yeah, and well, so like you probably want like 1 into. Can you do 1, 2, 3 on turn 1? Or on no, you can on turn 2. No, you can't.
If your first one gives you a treasure, you could go 1 into 1, and then turn 2 go 2. Every cast spell if it's greater than the number of maximum charge counters on. Well, it starts off as 0, so 1 would do it. Yeah. Okay.
Once each turn.
Once each turn. Okay.
Anyway,
Very weird. Elden Ring.
Elden Ring. Have a good night, everybody.